They were sitting on a keg of dynamite. That could put them in prison forever and ruin their kids' lives as well.
A house that changed history. A house that hid Mandela. A peaceful haven where an armed struggle was born.
Governor Mbeki said, "This is high treason, chaps."
A house full of secrets that couldn't be kept.
I was very concerned about the complete disregard for security.
Where a violent crackdown swept idealists into the shadow of death.
They started drumming into our heads, "You are going to hang."
The story of prisoners who survived to inspire as patriots.
I would not change it, except I don't want to get caught.
Liliesleaf.
Viva African National Congress, viva. Viva. Viva COSATU, viva. Viva. Viva SACP, viva. Viva. Viva President Zuma, viva. Viva. Viva President Motlanthe, viva. Viva. Comrades, we sat down and said to ourselves, what kind of a branch do you want to be? And we made serious analysis, and we said one of the things we don't want to be, we don't want to be a branch of administration where your meetings is about, hey, you didn't sign, hey, what. We said, no. We want to be the political epicenter of Gauteng. That's what we define ourselves. We said, the biggest challenge of the ANC is that we are trapped into politics of administration. Why do you have a meeting of the ANC that is boring when you have got an organization that is 100 years old with so many leaders? And we answered that question. And we said that we want to be the epicenter of Gauteng politics where at least every month the people of Gauteng will know that there is this senior leader of government or of the ANC that will be coming to Protea Hotel, and the people of Gauteng must come and talk to that leader. Because you can't defend what the ANC is doing when what is doing you hear it from the media, of which the very same media's intention is not to say right about the ANC. Now we decided that we'll call leaders. If we hear anything about Comrade Menzi or Comrade Opa, Comrade Pravin, we'll say, comrades, come and tell us the real story so that we can defend you from a point of truth. And that is, if I were to capture the essence of what we wanted to be, that is what we wanted to be. And maybe the name Lily's Farm comes on board now. Because if that is what you want to be, now you must say, but Lily's Farm is a place where the best intellectuals who shaped South Africa to be what it is today decided to meet in this place to fork a way forward. In fact, before the centenary, we said to ourselves, the biggest challenge of the ANC is that 2012 will be talking about the centenary. But after 2012, from 2013, our people will want to hear, where do we go in the next 100 years? So debate will be very important. You can't talk about rhetoric. We must define where do we want to be. The comrades in Lily's Farm define where they want to be in the 100 years, or not in the 100 years, of course. But they carry it over until put us where we are. We must then define how do we want to go and where do we want to come in the coming 100 years. And that's why we decided that we are going to be Lily's Farm and we are going to be the epicenter of political debates. And we were just formed very early in October, then we had October and November, but just to show that we are very serious. We have already went to the province. We have requested for an accreditation to run the same political education that they are running at the province. We did that, comrade, because the province will normally call you and say, send 2 comrades for a political education. And you send these comrades. And that thing goes for about 9 months. And you don't even see them, because they must attend every Saturday. So it is too centralized and it might not be making the impact that we wanted to make. And we said as a branch, let's assist them. So fortunately the province has given us that accreditation. will be forming a political school at the same level as the province here. Comrade Pat Baloy, who is the Deputy Secretary, will be running that, but he has brought all comrades, and we're inviting any other comrades who thinks will add value to that political education to join us. Because I know Comrade Pat was telling me that at least Comrade Reverend Chikan is there, Comrade Sidney Mufumad is there, Comrade Patrick Mchaulani is there. So we're inviting comrades to be part of that, because we're going to run a very, very big program. Ours, we want to expand it. We've spoken to Midland High, we've spoken to the hotel. So if it means on a Saturday we train 100 people at the go, we want to do that. Because, and the president has said this, if we don't watch political education, we'll one day say we used to have an organization called the ANC. Because if you've got a broad church, your biggest challenge is the political education. If you've got a broad church where everybody can go in, your strength must be political education. Because it will mean that you must train these people who are coming in as this new people. Otherwise, they shock you. Just after I've been elected as the chair, Convent Chigan called me to his house, as an old man, as he normally does. And he told me about leadership. And one of the things that I didn't forget, he told me about a country called Nicaragua. And he said Nicaragua used to be in power. And they became corrupt. They thought they'll be in power until Jesus Christ came home. And before they knew it, they were out of power, fighting to get power. And it's not impossible, comrades. It's not impossible, comrades. And that's what we're saying. What, from John Dube until current, what they're teaching us about political education, we must push that, comrades. Otherwise, we'll be in trouble.